Hello everybody, Mr. Fox here and welcome back to a new episode of the Mr. Fox Report. In today's episode I will be talking about the new impromptu darling of the video game media, Apex Legends. But before I jump into it, I would like to address the whole push to diversity phenomenon currently surrounding the game industry. And Apex Legends is one of those games that is trying to inject some political ideology into it through diversity and gender equality. And while in theory it's okay, these ideas are being pushed by progressist activists who are trying to impose their view on the video game industry. While it's clear now that a lot of employees in these game companies are politically biased in one way, they are trying to persuade the gamers, but also the echo chamber, that these ideas are new and should be implemented in every shape or form. But the problem is, diversity has always been present in video games in general. It has been the case for many games in the last 30 years or so. But somehow, those companies are trying to make us feel guilty that we haven't been playing enough diverse video games, when it's clearly not the case. One thing to always remember is, just because one minority of people on social media is working to enforce their ideas, that it should impact our favorite media. And reasonable gamers know that. We're not getting bothered by the type of character we are playing, nor its gender, race, or sexual orientation. It just doesn't matter. Of course, if you want to expand the lore of your game on the side, then feel free to do it, but don't try to shove it into the throat of the gamers, who didn't ask to have political agenda being injected into their purchase game. It doesn't work. Most of those people asking for it are not even gamers and don't buy your games. That's one thing that publishers and game companies need to address, not to be pressurized by a small but loud minority in one side of the political spectrum. Sure, you can make a heavily political, one-sided game, but don't blame people because they don't like it. With all that aside, luckily, Apex Legends is a good game. Not the most creative, nor with the most groundbreaking ideas, but what it does it well. That said, it doesn't do much, but it irons away some annoyance that has plagued the Battle Royale genre in a while, like the interface, the in-game communication, and of course the gameplay. Everything flows in Apex Legends, and the sense of progression through advancing and looting is satisfying, but not perfect. The 3-member squad setup is an interesting proposition, and the main player to cooperate as much as possible. Communicating is very important. The good news is Apex Legends does it very well, to the point that if you are lacking a microphone, you still can let your teammate know what's going on with the contextual wheel menu. Although a solo mode would have been appreciated, maybe in future updates. Like Overwatch, Apex relies on classes to choose from, so no real surprises here, from support to tank. However, it's not immediately apparent who does what. You can check the passive, active, and special abilities in the Legends tab or briefly during the character selection screen. The special abilities for each characters are somehow underwhelming. Some characters are clearly more advantageous than others, and the cooldown is a bit too long. They just don't have the same impact as in Overwatch. There is a big imbalance between the various weapons available, and that is very frustrating. No matter how big and fancy your weapon is and how much upgrade you put on it, it never feels fully accurate and powerful, and you can easily be defeated by a single shotgun pistol. Definitely needs a rework and balance on that aspect. One great feature is that you can revive your dead teammate if you recover the banners in time and take them to a spawn beacon. It's a very cool idea that will invest you even if you have been defeated. Oh, and it's free to play and available on the Origin store on PlayStation 4 and also Xbox One. Play it now and enjoy what you can before EA starts screwing up with it Bite of Run style. For now, everything you can buy with in-game currency and real money are cosmetic stuff, like weapon skin and additional legends. There are also loot boxes called Apex Packs that you can earn every time you level up, or you can just buy on the store. All very classic nowadays, sadly, but they're not intrusive, and unlocking your first additional legend should take a couple of hours. One thing I really hope is the success of Apex doesn't impact too much on the development of Titanfall 3. That also makes me think that since Apex Legends takes place in the Titanfall universe, why are there not any Titans? Can we count on them in future updates? Who knows? Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.